Welcome to day 2 of this series, 7-day series of Your Body is Screaming at You, where I am uncovering emotional trauma behind different parts of the body. So yesterday, just a little recap, I did day 1, where I talked about, I started from the head. So anyone who suffers from migraines, chronic headaches, sinus issues, hearing issues, and also eyes, the emotions behind that. So if you haven't watched that, go back, and it's day 1. So today is day 2, and I'm going to talk about the throat area, the throat and the mouth. So anywhere, throat, mouth, jaw. This is really personal because I was diagnosed with thyroid disease in 2016. Hashimoto, autoimmune disease, and I first I did the environmental part, but then later on, when I went deep, I did hypnotherapy. So someone gave me a session, and I was the client, the patient, whatever, the client, and I was able to go back to 3 scenes and see the root of my emotional energy, emotional trauma trapped in my thyroid area that caused the disease. So that's the emotional part. And then the other factor is the environmental. So there's always the 2 factors, the emotions and the environmental. So let's begin. I want to show you, let's make this lower and bring it closer. Okay, so throat area, and throat area is going to cover the mouth, thyroid, any pain with neck and jaw. So if you are someone, or someone in your household or someone close to you that you know, please forward them this video because it's going to help. Okay, it's going to click. This is obviously in general, it's not individual. In order for you to find individual, we're gonna have to have a session and take you back to 3 scenes to get to your personal root. So this is general information. So if you are someone who is dealing with any thyroid issues, like I had with Hashimoto, it could be hypo or hyper, any mouth area issue, so like a lot of sore throat, also strep throat, a lot of strep throat. So this, like, it's very, very common for you that you suffer with this. Any neck tension or jaw. So I had a young client. I actually have her video testimonial on my YouTube channel. So go scroll and look her up. She's amazing. I'm so proud of her because we worked together for a few years, and she received a few sessions. She was so determined, and I was very, very proud of her because she was having jaw issue. Her first time she came to see me, it was because she was dealing with locked jaw. So if you are someone who deals with that, or know someone, locked jaw represents repressed anger. So if you have a locked jaw issue, and like my client, she was dealing with her jaw locking, which is super, super painful, because when we did the session and we got to go back with the 3 scenes, we got to see that she had a lot of anger, and it was repressed, and it was causing the jaw to get locked. And also it was due because she had a lot of unexpressed emotions. So she was holding on to all these emotions. She wasn't expressing them due to a family member, and it was causing her locked jaw. So any issue with the throat area, okay, thyroid, mouth, neck, jaw, is always have to do with communication, always, and expressing emotions. So not being able to express your emotions, telling your truth, speak up. So maybe you're in a situation, maybe you are married to a narcissist, and your narcissist spouse doesn't is super controlling. That's part of the narcissism, and you don't have a safe space where you can express your emotions without being criticized. It's not a safe space for you, and this is especially with the thyroid. Okay, so if you're having issues with the thyroid, it's because you feel silenced. So when I was diagnosed with autoimmune disease, when I had the thyroid issues, I was like that. Okay, not now. Now I don't stop talking. This is what I do for a living. It's just talk. But back then, I used to shut down. Okay, whenever there was an issue, I used to go silent, shut down, and I had all these conditions. I used to be a yes person and very passive, and I used to, thinking, okay, this is how to hold the peace. But what I was doing was I was accumulating all these emotions. Okay, I had feelings and I wasn't expressing them. So they were being stuck here. And my poor thyroid was getting fried. Okay, I was just like overloading it because I was silencing myself, and it just kept accumulating all these emotions and not speaking out. Another common thing that I personally experienced: low self-worth. So I had low self-esteem, low self-value. I didn't think highly of myself, and I didn't think I was worthy. And this is super common, super common. When I do sessions, this comes up a lot, especially for empaths and spiritual people. So I felt undervalued, and my self-worth was low. As a result, I developed Hashimoto, and that is the emotional reason for the disease. There's also the environment. And one thing I want to share that I saw research this week, actually. I was already aware of the side effects, but I saw more updated research this week about the birth control pill. So I was on the birth control pill, I don't know, like 20 years. I don't even, long period of time. Okay, so I had my daughter 23 years ago, so probably more than that. And I saw research the other day how a lot of women who are on birth control for a long period of time, or were on birth control for a long period of time, developed thyroid issues. So there you go. I did stop it 3 years ago, thank God. But the damage that it did in my gut, like stomach, and because the thyroid controls everything, your sugar level, and just like it controls so much, of your body. It controls everything, and it destroyed my digestive system. I mean, it's been taking me years to restore all that. It hasn't been easy, but so I've been doing the work, shadow work. I took care of the emotional part. And the other thing, what happens is, because that was my major thing, it became my inner child. So every time there's stress around me, like there's constant stress situation, and something is not aligned. I'm in a situation where I'm not aligned, then my thyroid will speak. Yes, I am not on medication, so my thyroid will speak up for me. It will tell me, hey, there's stuff going on. You need to acknowledge it. You need to make some changes. There's all this stress. Make a change. So I've experienced this a few times last year, and not this year because we just started, but last year multiple times. where I was under a lot of pressure, and my thyroid shut down. And the way it happens is I experience extreme fatigue immediately, you know, and it's like, okay, I need to sleep right here, right now, and I can't continue. I can't walk. I can't drive. And then I realized, okay, I connect with my thyroid. You know, it's like, okay, what's up, you know? And then I realize, okay, this is not a good situation for me. I need to make a change. All right. So your body, when you have disease or pain, it's beautiful because it's communicating with you. You just need to stop and listen and acknowledge the pain and the situation and find out the root why that's happening, and then take care of it, you know, address it like I did with my throat. I got to the root of it. Again, it hasn't been easy because it's not like taking a pill for the rest of my life. I didn't want that route. I don't want to depend on something outside of me. I didn't want to depend on that. And I didn't want my health to be dependable in the hands, first of all, of doctors, and also a pill. Because what if this pill is not available? Then what? I didn't like that idea. So, and I also am a huge believer that we have all the answers within. And yes, sometimes we do need medicine, and it depends on the situation. And I have to make a disclaimer with each video. I am not a medical doctor. I am a clinical hypnotherapist, and I'm bringing my point of view in regards to the emotional part of the disease, pain, aches of your body. And I'm going through different sections of the body each day. So it's going to be 7 days. I already made a video about the head area. So anyone suffering with migraines, sinus, hearing loss, eyesight, that's day 1. Today is day 2, and we'll continue tomorrow.